Nothing puts me in the holiday spirit more than putting fake shit into a fake tree, and on one side only. While my obese, blind pit bull drools uncontrollably next to me from the 3 downers I just gave him this morning. I wonder if he's gonna wake up. Hi everybody, I'm Murphy the Decorator, and today we're gonna talk about adding florals to our tree. Remember that tree we just placed all of that ribbon on the other day? I mean, could we place any more ribbon on this tree? Yes, we could. Now what I'm going to do today is take a closer look at what we've done so you can understand where my head was when I chose to stick it so far up my ass. Come on in. See my 3 focal points? And I haven't got any wrinkle ass on any of my ribbon. This ribbon might, in fact, be literally perfect. Now, before we go out shopping for all of the items we are going to smash into this tree, I've broken it down into 4 easy steps for you. Here we go. Number 1, Botanicals. This is anything leafy or organic. Number 2, Florals. This is anything floral. Number 3, Fillers. This is anything like small beads or berries, or in my dying pit bull's case, his old collar. And number 4, ornaments, which is anything ornaments. You'll have to excuse me. I knew this was going to happen. I had to excavate these flaccid velvet leaves from under 7 inches of rat shit and E. coli when I was crawling around in the crawl space last night. Now, my Benadryl is starting to kick in, so I can't get in a car to go drive to get more. I'm going to go ahead and use them. I may be giving myself another airborne illness, but I haven't got any more money, so I won't be seeing the doctor on this one. Alright, take a look. I only had to use 4 of the SARS disease-infested leaves. Now, because more is always more, I've actually purchased these fun holly stems. But go ahead and fluff the green, otherwise you just wasted all of your money. No one will see it in your tree. Now where I'm choosing to place my second botanical is in between the rat shit leaves I just placed. I'm just finishing up on my holly. The gold paint from their leaves is literally rubbing off onto my hands as we speak. They're brand new. Now it's time for step 2, the flowers. I've got 3 of these really bold red poinsettias, which I happen to like a lot, and they're going to coordinate nicely with my cheap-ass ribbon from Rite Aid. Take a look at what's happening. I've got a general triangle formation happening with my red poinsettias, opposite the formation that's happening with my focal points we made with this awful ribbon. Let's move on to the second flower. I've chosen these really pretty white magnolias, but avoid placing them in the tree equidistant from one another. Put them in sporadically. You might even enjoy clustering them like this. If you put them in perfectly, it's going to look like your tree is suffering from a horrible case of herpes. I'm going to go ahead and place these brown magnolias into the tree. I'm going to stay with my general clumping fashion, but I'm going to place them in other areas that have yet to experience any love. My dog is still breathing. He's still with me. You can really see how the clustering effect is starting to show off the tree's bouquet element really nicely. We haven't lost our 3 focal points with the ribbons, but now we're starting to create other focal points within and around those ribbons. Now, because I don't know when to stop, I'm adding a 4th flower to my tree. This is red wisteria. It does not exist in nature, but why I love it so much is because it adds all of this wonderful drama to this incredibly garish tree. Let's get to the filler. This is step 3, anything beads or berries related. And where I'm choosing to put my filler is in any place of the tree that looks empty, sad, and boring. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with these stems. But what I do know is I have taken no time whatsoever to fluff these. And I can still see the price tags. And remember, these too can look like a sexually transmitted disease if we're not careful with placing them. It's at this time that I'm going to choose one area on my tree where I'm really going to focus a lot of energy. I've chosen this general space here. Now if I'm not careful, I might just wire my dog to this spot, depending on how many Benadryl I take. This tree is going to fall flat on its ass. Now I bought a shitload of these small roses, and I intend on using every single one of them. These are also a part of the filler category. I have literally lost interest in placing all those goddamn roses, so I'm ready to move on to the fourth step, which is my ornaments. Take a look at what I do to these ornaments. I also cluster them. I have allowed myself no space on this tree for my ornaments. We've created some really pretty focal moments in and around all of our wrinkle-ass ribbon, which is now completely destroyed by my stubborn hands. Now remember, I want to stay trendy. People these days are doing the most creative things to their trees. I went ahead and stole this from my neighbor's side yard. I'm going to go ahead and weave it into the top of my tree. I just love a creative tree topper. Let's see what happens. I can't wait for my friends and family to get here so I can draw all of their attention to the top of my tree because of all the shit I'm about to wire into it by the end of the night. And the good news is, my dog has not passed away. I can't wait to see you next time. Happy holidays. Happy decorating. Bye.